Hello, my beautiful Aquarians. How are you guys? It's been a hot minute to say the least. Had a lot going on in my life since the solar eclipse, the lunar eclipse, Scorpio, full moon, Leo season. It was just a lot, okay? A lot. So thank you for being patient with me. I'm sorry I was not able to get out your April and your beginning May readings. So let's just jump into it, my lovely Aquarians. Please, guys, if this resonates for you, hit that like button, leave me a comment, share, subscribe, click on the bell. It all helps my channel to grow. So for Aquarius, what does the ancestors want you to know? Okay, Aquarius. Aquarius. Um, get ready for a shakeup. Okay. There is some type of excuse me. The tincture here is got like right into my lungs. There is some type of disruption in your atmosphere. Okay, that's what I'm going to say. A disruption in your atmosphere. Now, this could be anything. Okay, I had a major disruption in my atmosphere, but it was more because I wasn't fully, like, I didn't have the full picture, right? So I was immediately going to the worst case scenario. And it turned out that it was the minimal, which I'm very grateful for. Thank you, God. My guides, my angels. But it really threw me for a loop. Okay. I feel like there are people around you that are wearing false masks. Okay. They're not really genuine. They're not really true. They could be backstabbing. They could be talking about you behind your back. Okay. But here's the thing. Okay. It also opens you up to new beginnings, right? Moving forward in a different direction, in a positive direction. Okay. It opens up the door to many possibilities. Okay. So that's what I feel like is it's like you are taking a leap of faith, but I feel like there are people who are not going to be happy with the fact that you're doing that. Okay. And those are the people who wear false masks, because those who are truly happy for us and support us, right? They're not trying to disrupt our lives. They're supporting us. They're behind us. They're wishing us luck. They're like, yes, go forward. Excuse me. And then you have the mother of air here and boundaries. Okay. You're having to set loving boundaries. Okay. We can have harsh boundaries and we can have loving boundaries. And it's having boundaries that are placed in a loving way. Okay. And it's like, you don't have to get harsh. You don't have to get nasty. You don't have, it's just, I am protecting myself. Okay. My motherly instincts, right? To protect my inner child, to protect who I am, is telling me I'm rising up above all you people, and I love you, but I'm going forward in a new direction in my life. Okay, there's something here around that. So let's jump into the reading. So that was a lot just right there. That was a lot right there, right there. Alrighty, so for my lovely Aquarius, what is this total disruption possibilities and potential. Black cat. Does somebody have a black cat, or has a black cat crossed your path recently? I know there's some old folklores, I think is how you say that, right? That black cats are bad luck, right? I know I was raised that whenever a black cat crossed your path, especially like if you were in a car, you were to make the sign of the cross for each person that was in your car, right? Because people felt that it was bad luck. But actually, black cats are very magical, okay? And they bring a very strong message. So if anyone's had a black cat recently cross their path, look up the meaning of a black cat, the spiritual meaning of a black cat. I'm sure it's going to resonate with you, okay? Alrighty, so my lovely Aquarius, what is this total disruption, the possibilities and potentials and the boundaries needing to be set? Okay, we got the 8 of Cups. You or somebody is walking towards their sun, their bliss, their happiness, and moving towards their passion, creating something magical, something beautiful, co-creating. The Queen of Wands, Coco, we got the Lovers card. We've got the Queen of Swords under the 8 of Cups. So for some of you in the past, you could have walked away from an air sign, a Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Okay, somebody who really disrupted your life, and it really did cause an upheaval, right? But by walking away, you move towards healing. You move towards the sun. You see the truth. The Queen of Swords sees the truth. And where you're heading, the new direction you're going in is following your passion, your creativity. You're building something solid, right? You found your tribe. You're finding your community. You could be building something in your community. You do have a lot of communication coming in, either with a Sagittarius or yeah, it's interesting because the Queen of Wands is a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. You have a lot of fast-moving energy. You're either meeting somebody, for those of you who are single, you're meeting someone and there's instant attraction. Okay, instant attraction, instant passion. You realize that you manifested this person in your life, because the Queen of Wands, I'll show you in a minute. For me, she's a very mystical, magical, and she knows how to co-create. Okay, she knows how to send it out to the universe and pull it in at the same time. Okay, it's like she knows. When you know, you know. But in the past, okay, in the past, there's that communication too, throat chakra. In the past, you saw the truth in a situation. You could have had a tower moment happen in a relationship, whether it be a marriage, a partnership, and whatever it was, okay? Because the Queen of Swords, she is logical, right? But she also sees the truth. And once you see the truth, there is no unseeing the truth. And especially if you're an Aquarius, okay? When you know, right? So you knew that in order for you to find your happiness, you had to leave something very difficult behind. But you knew if you left it behind and you walked towards the sun, you would eventually find your happiness. Like, you never gave up faith in that. You never gave up trusting that. Okay? Now, in the present moment, we have this Queen of Wands. See how she's mystical, she's magical. She puts her wand up, she puts her intention out there to spirit, to creator, her prayers to God, whatever it is to you, right? And she knows that what she asks for, she will receive. Because she's very passionate about what she feels in her heart. She's very creative. Can she be manipulative? A little bit. Because when she wants what she wants, she gets what she wants. Okay? 3 of Pentacles. That's finding your soul tribe. Working in your community. Maybe some of you work with children in your community. You do a youth group in your community. This is building a strong family foundation, right? Finding that partner that is supportive, right? Family figure. See how he's looking down at those 2 children? So for some of you, this could have to do with a father. Okay, some of you may be, passionately, especially those who have had relationships that were difficult with their fathers growing up. Okay, you could be passionately putting it out there, to heal this, to show your father in a loving way. Bring him back together in a family way, supportive way. Okay? For some of you, if your father has crossed over into spirit, he's definitely looking down on you. And he wants you to know how very, very proud he is of you. See that beautiful, smile on his face, looking down? He is co-creating with you. He's working on the other side. Okay? And for some of you, you could have lost your father when you were very young. Okay, 6 of Cups, young. All right. For some of you, you are meeting a person in your community who is either a past soul life partner, okay, that you had in another life, or you're building something with someone who could be from your past that you've known since childhood, right? But now you've come together when you're more mature. Someone who's faithful, who's loyal, loves pets, loves animals. And now is the time, okay? Now is the time. With the 10 of Cups right next to the 6 of Cups, this is your happiness, and you know it, okay? In your heart of hearts, you know, okay? You know. You know that this is your twin flame. You know that this is your soulmate. You know that this is someone that you share a deep bond with, a deep connection with. The Lover's card in this deck, you just look at it and you're just drawn. You can feel the energy between those 2 figures, right? It's just in a cosmic way, you're connected, okay? And this feels like even if you wanted to pull away, You couldn't, because the energy just keeps drawing you back, right? The energy just keeps drawing you back. Eight of Wands, Nine of Wands. There's some communication coming in. Okay, fast moving energy here. Be careful, okay, because us Aquarians, I'm a fellow Aquarian, we can be sharp with our words, right? We don't mean to be. Well, some of us do. Depends on the situation, right? But it's about having those healthy boundaries, right? And expressing it, right? You've been through a lot. Nine of Wands is, you know, not someone who's walked an easy path. Okay, it's someone who's been through a lot of freaking battles. But you know how they say you may have lost the battle, but you'll win the war? That's what I feel like here with this card. Okay, that's what I feel like with this card. And then once this communication comes in, and it could be in the next 3 weeks, 3 months, things move forward very, very quickly. Okay, it's an ending of turmoil. Okay, it's an ending of, for some of you, with the Lover's card, the Three of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups, you know that this person is capable, okay, of building something long term with you. Three of Pentacles is building together, right? Building together. And the chakras that are in this is the throat chakra, the root chakra, and the sacral chakra. Okay? Clear communication, root chakra, long term, you know, plant those seeds, have those roots go deep. And then the passion, the creativity, the love, the sexuality. It's all those things that build, okay, on a very solid foundation, okay? Because what you walked away from in the past, was someone that you thought you were building a home with, someone that you thought you were building a solid foundation with, someone that you thought you would have a family with, but it ended up being very difficult for you. Okay, ended up being very difficult for you. And those times are over for you, right? Those times are over for you. And it's important for you to know that. Okay, it's important for you to know that. So what is this Eight of Wands? What is this communication? What is this moving forward rapidly? What is this all about? Wow, and 3 cards are thrown out. Whew. Okay, we have Eight of Pentacles, we have the Hangman, and we have the Six of Wands. So you're definitely receiving some type of message, okay, that I feel like for some of you, you've been patiently waiting on, okay, very patiently waiting on, or right when you're working really hard late at night, okay, you're going to receive an email, you're going to receive a text message, okay, you're going to see things from a different perspective, or somebody may be seeing things from a different perspective, but you're definitely being recognized. Okay, definitely a huge victory here. Some of you could be getting recognized for the hard work that you do, the long hours that you put in. You could be getting a substantial bonus. Someone has been watching you. The Hangman is about looking, you know, getting a different perspective on things. So there could be somebody that recognizes how valuable you really are because they're looking at things differently. You could be understanding just how valuable and successful you are. You're definitely getting some type of recognition, okay? Whether it's being recognized for your value, your hard work that you do, and it's because you've been through a lot, and you know that no matter what's presented to you in your life, even though you may get a little whacked out, right? Like I did, totally got whacked out. And I've been doing this healing work now for 20 years. You know, but that doesn't mean I'm still not human. That doesn't mean, you know, that's what tower moments mean. That's what disruptive energy is. You know, it's kind of like spirit waking us up to get us to do things that we need to do for ourselves. But it's our choice, right? It's always our choice. So tell me more about the Six of Cups. Tell me more about the Six of Cups. Tell me more about the Six of Cups. Tell me more about this Six of Cups. Two of Cups and the Fool are the cards that I saw that fell on the floor. Of course. There's your conflict. There's your conflict. Things will balance out, okay? Five of Wands, Two of Swords, Page of Cups. Somebody may, okay, I'm getting a few different things here, okay? Somebody doesn't realize how closed off their heart is, okay? And they're battling with themselves, right? To open their heart up. They don't realize, okay? They don't realize that they're closed off. There's something here about being closed off, conflict, fighting, competition, right? Someone cannot be seeing that there's competition, but in the long run, they will. Okay? In the long run, they listen to their heart. Okay? In the long run, whatever this conflict is, whatever this interference is, whether it's inner conflict, whether it's competition, whether it's someone causing conflict, right? It's still a disruption. It's still a disruption. When pigs fly. Okay, so whatever this disruption is, whatever this being closed off to is, not seeing, wearing the blindfold, clearly not seeing, okay, it will be seen because the heart wants what the heart wants. Even though here it shows that, you know, maybe this person to you seems like I don't know, they're closed off. But see how those two crows are working hard to remove those blinds? Like they're literally pulling at the hair. They're pulling at the threads of the blind. They're like trying to get this person's attention, but in a negative way. In a negative way. And this person will see that. Okay, this could be a conflict between you and somebody, an argument between you and somebody about competition. Maybe you feel like you're competing with somebody and you're like, when pigs fly, you're having that discussion, you're speaking from your heart. When pigs fly. This is 9 times out of 10 always when pigs fly. Because there's an empty cup, right? And the pig is flying. So it's like, yeah, when pigs fly, I'm going to allow my cup not to be filled. When pigs fly, I'm not going to be in a relationship where it's not reciprocated, where my cup is not being filled. So there's something here to that as well. Okay? There's a heartfelt conversation that is needing to be made. So, what is the final outcome here? What is the final outcome, Spirit? What is the final outcome? Musician. Four of Cups. So now, even though you are patiently waiting, yep, see, here's the Four of Wands, the Knight of Wands, right? You're manifesting, okay? Remember how I said the Queen of Wands, she's a great manifester? But you also have been patient, patiently waiting and patiently waiting. And I feel like when you give up waiting, that's when everything opens up. Okay, that's when, tap into your creative side. Get lost in your creative side, whatever that is. Sewing, planting, painting, writing, whatever sparks your interest, right? Whatever you love to do and you really, really enjoy doing it, do it. Okay, because it's by taking your mind off of this conflict that's going on, all right, this disruption that's going on, will bring in what you're wanting to manifest even quicker. It's like once you surrender it, right? Once you're like, you know what, I'm not fighting this anymore. I'm not walking around with the blindfolds on anymore. I'm not, I'm just not. I'm speaking from my heart. I'm saying it like it is. And then I'm doing me, right? Doing me. And once you do that, everything turns around, right? Everything turns around in an instant. Everything changes. And I feel like this is happening in the next 3 weeks. Okay, in the next 3 weeks. So, I do want to pull. I want to pull some closing cards here, bring you some more information for my Aquarians. Closing thoughts for my Aquarians. Closing thoughts for my Aquarians. Guys, if this resonates for you, please hit that like button, subscribe, leave me a comment, share, click on the bell. It all helps my channel to grow. So, what else does Aquarius need to know about this situation, about this person? Okay, that apparently wanted to come. showing out. I'm acting like I don't care about what's happened between us, but I do. I just want to appear unbothered. Okay, so somebody here clearly is not showing you how something is truly affecting them, but it is. Okay, spoiling you. I want to give you the good life. I want to spoil you with gifts and trips, everything you could ever need or want. You deserve nothing less. So, see, this person does hold you in very high regards. You're so smart. Your intellect really turns me on. You're so smart, and I really enjoy our conversations. That's that Three of Pentacles. Remember, I said it's about communication, it's about deep rooted seeds, it's about building those deep roots with love, with passion, right? Unblock me. So for some of you, you may have blocked this person. So for single people, you may have blocked this person, okay? I miss you and I want to connect. Please unblock me, literally or energetically, so we can speak. I have a lot to say. Okay, so this person has a lot they want to tell you. So if you have blocked somebody from your past for whatever reason, okay, you may want to think about unblocking them. But I also feel like somehow, some way, they will get through. Okay, what's meant to get through to you gets through to you in one way or another, right? Because Spirit's always working on our behalf. So there you have it, my Aquarians. As always, guys, from my heart to yours, I wish you a life filled with love, light, and blessings. Be well, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.